everyone, welcome back to Acres of Clay. So every morning, at least once, I get asked, what are we doing today? And I can usually give them like maybe one or two things that I know we're doing. That Kevin said, okay, we gotta work on this and this today. So I usually have a couple ideas. Today's first one that we're gonna be working on is pouring another load of concrete. Can't remember how many loads we've done so far. I think it's either 8 or 9. I'm not 100%. That's the first thing we're doing. Second thing after that is we might actually work at irrigating the sorghum again. Now that we've chopped it off, it's been pretty dry around here. And we thought we were gonna get some rain, but no rain showed. And so we need to get that up and growing again. So we'll probably set up for another run of that. So it's a 6-foot high wall and Ethan can still look over it. Hey, we're doing flat work today. No walls. We got the concrete poured and that was warm. Good thing we had clouds because it's in the 90s and it's super humid right now. Hopefully we get some rain out of this. We got projects going on.
Oh, man, we can make a little access hole.
Hey, how's it going?
That's a generic question, isn't it?
Generic question. So we're replacing the knives, or what you doing?
Yeah.
Working at it anyways?
Fine, Zero. What are you doing?
I'm just, I don't know, wandering around aimlessly. Yeah, it's warm in the house and it's warm outside. I probably should have turned the air conditioner on this morning.
Well, it's supposed to be nice tonight.
Oh.
It's only for a few hours.
I think it's supposed to be hot every day this week.
No.
Oh.
Cool.
Hi. Hi. Replacing the brakes on the Excursion.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really bad. That's what the noise was.
Yeah. There's the rotor.
We're replacing the one rotor.
Yeah. That one's fine, but not bad.
Sorry, I didn't know what I was doing.
What? It's either by the car or on top of the air tank.
Yeah, you can definitely feel that spin.
It's not flat and it's really badly etched. So.
We let it go too long. How many times did I tell ya? I hear a noise.
No, it's Alan made. We still had brakes.
I know we had brakes, but they were just wearing really bad. Oh, that looks much better. Yeah. Hanging with the heifers. You can see the rain coming from the west. It's heading our way. We're already starting to get sprinkles. So you got a whole new one?
Yeah, I had to get new slides. The old caliper, the slides were rusted and actually broke off, so new slides, a new caliper bracket, or remand, new boots. They didn't have the pad slides, but
Oh.
that'll work.
Yeah. Looks
Ching.
good. Now you have to work out in the rain. We didn't park it in the shop. I knew it was gonna rain. Kevin and Sanders are cleaning up the heifer barn. How's it going?
I don't know.
Oh. You getting it done? You're trying? You need help? No? So I thought we were gonna irrigate this afternoon, but it looks like we don't need to, which is a good thing. Hey, we're catching rainwater. Who knew? So you do need my help. What? Just admit it. I guess changing the knives isn't the easiest task on the corn head. This is our corn head to chop corn in. Some of you guys wondered about the sorghum. Why don't we just chop it? Why do we mow it down? And the reason for that is because we have to mow it and let it dry down. Where corn, we let it dry naturally in the field so it's the right moisture. You need to mow it, let it dry for a couple days, and then go ahead and chop it. So that's why we use the hay head. The hay head doesn't cut it. The only cutting is the corn head. The hay head just picks it up. Hey, these are the flashlights from Jim, one of our viewers. He sent us a pack of 5 of these. Thunder? Super handy flashlights, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you.
You're so goof.
What was I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say thanks. Alright, I'm gonna let you be. I don't want to be a bother. I have to go home and make supper. We're still eating salad, by the way. We're gonna have taco salad, chicken taco salad tonight. Can I what?
Borrow your time.
Borrow my time? Sure. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't have a second thought. Do you need me? Are you sure?
I think so.
You want me to hang around for a minute longer? Okay. Careful on your head.
Got to. It's the only one I got.
I'll call you when supper's ready.
I
Yeah.
have a phone.
Oh, holler really, really loud.
You have to holler really loud.
You need help?
No, put stuff together.
Hard part over with? That's good. Thanks for fixing my brake. Well, that was just a little bit of rain, probably enough to hold the dust down for a bit. Maybe something else will develop. This little rain cloud developed, so hopefully we get another one that develops here soon. Here's the heifers. We haven't really worked on this barn. We're more focused on the concrete slab for the silage right now anyways, because that's got to be done before we do corn silage. We'll probably work on this once we get the concrete all poured. Because we still got all of this area to do. So this is what we're having for supper. This is canned chicken. I did this in November of 2018. A lot of you ask how long is this food good for? I'm actually not afraid to use it as long as this seal is, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not bulging, it's still sealed, and there's not really rust around it. The product inside looks the same as it did the day that I canned it. And so I would I would say that it would last several years. Not just 2 years, but several years. So you have to use your own judgment, and once you get canning and once you start using your own canned foods, you'll know. We're going to heat this up on my cast iron skillet and put some taco seasoning in it, and that will be the base for our taco salad. I add the juice and everything, that way I don't really have to add water to it when I add the seasonings. And if you want, you can just eat it just like this out of the jar. It's perfectly fine. You don't have to heat it, but I'm heating it so that I can season it, and then I'll cool it back off. All right, this is the taco salad. I don't have the chips in here yet because I put them in right at the last so they don't get too soggy. Should put it in the refrigerator and wait for the guys to come in. So I'm out in the garden. Just fed the chickens for the evening. Gave the chickens the watermelon scraps. I am heading out. I do have a meeting tonight. Kevin just informed me that we are under a thunderstorm warning. And so I wanted to come out and check on the garden before I leave because I have a meeting tonight. And they're talking heavy winds. So this is what I'm concerned about right here. These are my tomatoes. And they tower way above my arms. My cattle panel ended about right in here, so all the extra growth isn't really attached to anything, it's just there. So if we get heavy winds, I have a feeling that some of these are going to either fall or even break or snap off, especially the ones that are heavy with tomatoes. Let me show you. This one down here is already falling. It needed to be tied up a long time ago. So most of my heaviest tomatoes are towards the bottom of the plants, which is pretty good, especially with these. There are smaller ones towards the top. As you can see, they're growing, but they're not as heavy. So I'm not too concerned about that quite as much. I do have another area of tomatoes that I will show you. Oh yeah, I can't go by the garden without showing you the girls. Hey there. Oh, we got some down here too. Oh, I got everybody up. Way to go. Somebody's hungry. All right. Let me take you to the more tomatoes. The one down here is the one that I'm concerned about because I've already had issues with it falling over due to the weight of tomatoes. You can see that this thing is loaded with tomatoes inside, all over. I've got part of it tied up, but this fell, and so I'm just going to leave it like this because I don't want to hurt the stem. I want these tomatoes to keep growing. So I think it'll be okay even if we do get a strong wind. Quick look at my cucumbers. The blight has pretty much taken them over. I have a few growing yet, but I think my canning days of pickles are about finished, sadly. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is tie some of these plants up before I leave for my meeting, and hopefully we get rain, but we don't get crazy winds like they're saying. We'll see. I'll let you know later.